Hi guys, hi. I've got an interesting thought today actually about loneliness and happiness. Well, most of us, who feel lonely actually are not considering loneliness to be the main problem, but rather the absence of happiness. So we don't want to be lonely because that's the main factor that affects our happiness. So we believe that if we are not lonely, we are happy. So happiness is the final aim. So my question is, can a person be happy if he is alone? Obviously, yes. So loneliness is a very specific feeling, and it's not necessarily about being alone, it's about feeling alone. That's the first point. Yeah. So if we're thinking about happiness, can we imagine that there is a particular formula of happiness? So if you see a happy person, can you think of a portrait, an image, a profile of a happy person? What does it mean? Is he necessarily rich? Does he necessarily have a family? I don't know. Does he necessarily have a good house, welfare, or is it something else? Well, I know there are a lot of rich people who have family, houses, cars, and whatever they want, but they're not happy. And you ask me why? Because obviously you know that happiness is not about this. Happiness is not about money. Happiness is not about what you possess. Happiness is the way you see the world. So, to be honest, there are no external factors that can make you happy. It's basically our attitude to these external factors. So whether I have a family or I don't, is it a factor that affects my happiness? Whether I have money or not, is this the factor that affects my happiness? So, to be honest, we ourselves decide what makes us happy and what makes us not. And that's a really important philosophic point to discuss and to think about. But, I dare to think that still a happy person is a person who has a particular attitude to the things. That happiness doesn't depend on any of these factors, any of material factors, I mean. So if we have a particular attitude to all these factors, this can make us happy. Actually, I think happiness is a natural state of our psychology. Yeah? So we can say that a body is healthy, and in the same way we can say a person is happy. It's a very objective state, though the factors that affect it might be subjective. But being happy is like being healthy. It's an objective, a normal state of a person. So then we should question how should we change these attitudes to become happy? Well, obviously a person who is happy, he doesn't feel lonely. No matter where he lives alone or not, he doesn't have this feeling. Obviously he is not tortured by fears. Yes, obviously he is not tortured by hatred. And definitely it's a person who loves. So there are some pretty objective factors that make people happy. So our question is how to achieve these factors, how to get rid of this feeling of loneliness, how to embrace the whole world and see that it belongs to you, how to get rid of hatred, how to learn how to love people, how to feel worthy, how to understand that you are important for this world. Actually, all these questions have answers. They can be answered in different traditions differently, but there are also some objective answers. So the main idea of this video is that there is a way and there is a choice to get rid of things that do not allow us to be happy. Everyone can be happy despite the factors around us. So we have to try, we have to look for the answers, we have to look for the system that can make us happy, that can make us independent of everything that exists in this world. And to start living not from this world, but for this world and to this world. Because whenever you give yourself to the world, only then you can get maximum from this world. So that's the idea, and I hope it might help you rethink some aspects that make you lonely or unhappy or whatever, and start slowly changing for the better. And see you.